Anyway, as a Jax main, I was wondering what happened to my inspiration, my person of interest, Cookie, who is the Jax main as well, you know? So apparently he shouldn't do this. CookieLoL has an announcement, and Good Guy Rival is giving us another video. So let's see what Cookie is cooking.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you are. I feel incredibly goofy and out of my comfort zone here with my new microphone and my...
I love the microphone, by the way. Literally, we need to replace Blue Yeti with a fucking spatula. This is amazing.
shitty little spoon, but anyway, we got
It's amazing. No. You have to have some positivity in here, you know?
some massive news today from one of the biggest League of Legends content creation events to ever happen, basically, to Riot Games writing some really questionable shit online. Again,
Wait, what was that? What is Riot doing?
Games writing some really questionable shit.
Since users are concerned, Serpent's Fang is sitting at a reasonable power level but remains a niche purchase. Give it some more generic power to help it break out of the only purchase versus shielders. Oh, so they're buffing Serpent's Fang. I mean, classic Riot shenanigans.
Shit online. Again, to a CookieLoL announcement. That's all in today's news. Let's jump into it. The first story of today is Drood himself has just recently announced that he'll be hosting the biggest League of Legends content creation event that's basically ever happened, known as the
Announcing date and casters. September 3-day event. Yeah, 20th, 21st, 22nd.
Drood Ultimate Showdown, or DUS for short. So far, 2 out of the 4 teams participating have been announced, and the cast has been confirmed as LS, Kadril, Yamato Cannon, and Drood himself.
Chat, this cast is fucking goated. This could get only better if they would take Tyler 1 additionally and Freak. That would be fucking amazing. LAC level pro, it is. Why is he holding us? Hey, he is cooking. Let him cook. Yeah, you gotta believe.
The first of the 2 teams confirmed, named Lose in Peace, consists of Zookiel top, Kesha jungle, Nemesis mid, Dealers ADC, Netherim support, and LS
Nice. And team coach LS, okay. Bro, they've got Kesha.
as the coach. The second team, Low 5, will consist of the King himself, the Bals FFS top lane, Dantes jungle, Yamato mid, Reptile ADC, Azap support, and Kire as the coach.
Bro, this is fucking amazing. What are you on about?
The last 2 teams will be announced between now and the hosting date of the event, which will be September 20th to the 22nd, but we do know that the next 2 teams will be a full German and Polish roster with a Gurren playing for the Germans.
Yeah. The moment he said German, I was instantly thinking of a Gurren. Okay, my boy will be stomping a little bit of them. Holy sh**. Hey, props to Drood for making this fucking amazing.
Moving on, the next story surrounds Ole after his recent departure from the LCS to fulfill mandatory military service in Korea. On the account, Let Me Sup, Ole took rank 1 from a Gurren at 1,457 LP, but a Gurren has since taken it back and is just about to surpass 1,500 LP.
Well, because he left for the military, so that's understandable.
This feat from Ole was made all the more impressive considering he was just discharged from the army on July 4th and then hit Challenger on July 17th after months of not playing the game. And then he obviously went on to hit rank 1. Next story. For this next part, Ricecool's already made a full video on the topic, which will be linked in the description if you...
Huge League esports drama. Ricecool made... Okay, we'll need to watch it. Your casters are banned. Twitch. Wait, what? What did I miss?
want to go check it out, but the more attention brought to it, the better, as I believe it's a complete injustice and has affected an innocent person's livelihood. Colorcaster for the LPL Jamada was banned a few days ago, but with absolutely no explanation. As we heard from Jamada himself on his Twitter, it's been 2 days and I'm yet to receive any news on my 2-week Twitch suspension. Due to Twitch TOS and the length of the ban, I won't be able to appear on the EMEA Masters group stages. The days I've been hired for are the only work days I have for this month, and due to some added personal news that I received recently, losing this income is incredibly detrimental. I am completely in dark about the ban. My request for further information about my suspension was marked as rejected by @Twitch support yesterday. I'm hoping that by tagging Twitch here, I can get a response, resolve the issue, and work on EMEA groups. So he's...
Okay, this sucks, but at the end of the day, we have to realize that when it comes down to Twitch and Twitch bans, Twitch is not known for being consistent with their bans. You know? You have 60 time on the stream, 7-day ban. Your name is similar to do anal. Yeah? It doesn't matter how many fucking viewers you have, you're never getting partnered. Also, you're banned, so keep that in mind. Yeah, not Riot, Twitch knows what's up.
He's essentially being disallowed work, but not being told a reason why, which is just completely crazy. I hope the issue is resolved in his favor soon. I'd just like to take 10 seconds to thank the sponsor of today's video, Hextech Store. In their Discord, which will be linked in the description below, they're giving away 20 of the new capsules, and if you buy anything off their site, be sure to use code RIVAL for a 5% discount.
X6 okay, what's in there? I'm kinda curious. If they're going to be selling the good stuff that we're getting in League Shop, but for cheaper prices, maybe I'll be interested in that. Maybe, just maybe.
Moving on, Riot has just announced the new Cosmic skin line, but not without controversy, of course. The first topic of addressal surrounds Bel'Veth. While the skin actually looks pretty cool, article, a lot of people were saying it was heavily inspired by another particular pop culture influence. There was also an announcement which definitely created a stir surrounding the new mythic Jin chroma, but then it was revealed it wasn't actually a chroma, it'll be a completely separate skin called Dark Cosmic Erasure Jin or something like that. The skin was then
isn't this the skin that costs fucking $200?
announced to be part of loot progression. In the new Cosmic Erasure capsules, you have a chance to get a 2023 Cosmic Grab Bag or Dark Cosmic Erasure Jin along with skin shards. After it was announced, the community did the math and figured out how much it'll cost you if you don't roll it by chance. If you're unlucky enough not to get the skin, it'll cost you a total of 22,500 RP, 30 capsules, or just under $200 US, as we can see in this diagram from JewelX. So while this is blatantly gacha, I think one thing that people are overlooking is that Dark Cosmic Jin is one of the best selling skins ever. According to some websites, it's in the top 10 in fact. And Dark Cosmic Erasure is the same skin thematically, so they put
I mean, every single cosmic skin is amazing, that's why. But hold on, that's why they're so fucking popular, because people like them, they're amazing. But hear me out, Riot's saying it's not a chroma. We have the exactly same scenario that happened here, someone got penalty, okay, doesn't matter. My problem with it is our favorite queen of the skins. She has two identical skins, Splash Art. Where is it? They are Cosmic Lux and Cosmic Lux. See, the thing is, with these skins, Splash Arts look similar, but in-game abilities, in-game animations are fucking different. That's why that's the only case where I can understand not calling it a chroma, because these skins are different. Sure, Splash Art, it looks exactly the fucking same, bro. Don't get me wrong, but in game they look fucking different, you know? But here, what is the example? Yeah, this is the comparison. Hold on.
it was heavily inspired by another particular pop culture influence. There was also an announcement which definitely created a stir surrounding the new mythic Jin chroma.
I mean, but this is chroma.
But then it was revealed
Hold on, let's go slow motion on this one.
it wasn't actually a
But it is a chroma.
skin
Bro, look at, okay, sure, some of the icons maybe look a bit different.
called Dark Cosmic Erasure Jin or something like that. The skin was then announced to be part of loot progression. In the
Looks
new
like a
Cosmic
chroma.
Erasure capsule, some websites, it's in the top 10 in fact. And Dark Cosmic Erasure is the same skin thematically, so they're putting a skin they know has historically performed well into the gacha system for people to sink money into. Despite the backlash, I'm unsure if it'll be changed or what. This really isn't that far off what Riot
I mean, we have to understand it, right? Also pay attention to the fact what Riot is doing. Riot is implementing slowly but surely. They're moving towards family-friendly content, because what Riot is doing is they realize that they cannot hold the players, so they want to invite new players. New players are turned off by League of Legends due to toxicity. So what Riot has been doing for the past, I want to say 1 year, at least 1 year, they've been removing the ability to chat. They've been targeting that toxicity. That's why it is very fun for new players to come into the game and see, you know, I'm not getting bullied because I didn't take Smite as a jungler, because people are not able to talk. Also, since I'm having fun in this game because people cannot talk to me because I forgot to take Smite in the jungle, maybe I'll spend more money on something in here, you know? For example, maybe a bit of a gacha. Same thing happened. What's a perfect example of gacha? Genshin. I feel like Genshin, that was quite popular when it came to the West. That's what Riot is doing exactly here. At least that's my assumption. That's what we're seeing in here.
did with the DRX ward skin. Anyway, moving on. So for the main story of today, and as I mentioned in one of my previous videos, CookieLoL had a supposed announcement for August the 14th.
For August 14th, what do we have today? August 22nd, okay.
I then got a message from one of my viewers, Nix, on Discord, who happened to be in his Patreon, and he spoke of a video Cookie posted.
Take a moment to hear the sentence he just said.
I then got a message from one of my viewers, Nix, on Discord, who happened to be in his Patreon, and he
I mean, at this point, I'm not sure what's fucking worse. Spending money on alcohol, spending money on fucking drugs, or this example when you are spending money to be in Cookie's Patreon, you know? Brother, like what are you doing with your life?
He spoke of a video Cookie posted talking about moving to a new education site specifically. While he hasn't been uploading to any of his socials, as we can see on this new website, it was updated only 1 day ago. I haven't actually been able to find said announcement.
Hold on, okay, what's this? OP Caitlyn buffs in 1416, the importance of tempo, good recalls. Okay, sure, fine. What we did with the guy is a total exile. But still, the fact that he is still a partner on Twitch, that's what fucking triggers me the most. Dante's #1 League of Legends streamer is not partner because he's not family friendly, bro. Same reason, bro. We had Adden Ross, who is doing the same shit for fucking years. Nah, he's good. He's promoted on the first page of Twitch, you know, on the front page. It's all good. Dante's does 10% of the shit Adden Ross was doing. No, you're not partnered. Cookie, bro, 90 pages of Cookie, still a partner. But sure, okay, I'm looking at the idea that he got exiled to his own website. God knows what website is that. I'm seeing it for the first time, and it's behind the paywall. understandable, which means there is no outreach, which means people will not be able to find him, which means with time he should die down as a content creator. But the fact that he is still around is kind of sus, not gonna lie.
But I assume it's for the launch of this website that he of course has named Cookie Hub. I probably couldn't think of a more out of touch name, but
Cookie Hub. Bro, I'm pretty sure he knows what he's doing at this point.
since the controversy, other than his questionable apology, I've yet to see any reformation from Cookie in regard to his previous conduct. I also deliberated on not even telling people about the website because I fully understand that it's just free advertising, but I thought it was more important that people in the community were made aware of it. I can't imagine how I'd feel if I was the parent of a league player and found out that they had signed up to a league subscription service with a community run by a predator. I also probably wouldn't even be saying this if Cookie had gone ahead and submitted himself to some sort of rehabilitation program or even displayed.
Hold on, what do we have in here? That is €2 a month? Bro, I cannot see that membership tiers anyway.
Reformation for his previous actions, but he continues to try and monetize a privilege he has since lost. Just quickly, if you've ever learned something or been entertained by my videos, consider subscribing. It only takes a second and you can always change your mind later.
Yeah, chat, if you're not sub to Arrival, what the fuck are you doing? Always be sub to him. This video in the chat right now. Sub to Arrival. Go.
In other news, the Korean streamer squad has been banned again, but no one knows why this time and people have mostly just given up. As we can see in this screenshot from Dantes and Cenarius, even the indomitable wheel from Dantes has been bested by the Riot Korea police. Cenarius said that himself, Yamato, Value, Detention and Dantes were all banned, even on.
But I'm pretty sure I saw Dante streaming today with the title Last Day in Korea. Maybe he got unbanned. I don't know, bro. The whole situation in fucking Korea with Korean accounts is questionable to say the least. Because Dante's account one of the accounts got unbanned after 2 weeks, so that's kind of tough. Maybe he got a new account. I mean, he has a lot of accounts, but all of them got banned, and some of them got unbanned. Some of them were Riot accounts, some of them were not Riot accounts that got unbanned. Some of them were sharing the hotel AP, some of them were not sharing the hotel AP. That shit makes no fucking sense. I swear to God. My standing theory is that one guy working at Riot Korea was kinda high, 5 a.m. in the morning, and just randomly banning people and then randomly unbanning people. There is no pattern, bro. We as Homo sapiens, as humans, we seek reasoning, you know? We try to see the logical side. We're trying to find a pattern. There's absolutely no fucking pattern in here. That's fucking chaos.
On their Riot accounts. Alois had an issue where he leaked his password on stream by accident, but because Cenarius was banned, both players transferred accounts from EUS to the Japanese server to try for rank 1 in their remaining 10 days. I asked Dantes on his opinion and what was next for him, and he said, just gonna be IRL streams and just chatting streams to connect with my audience further and have chill streams until I head back to NA August 23 and go for rank 1.
Nice. Honestly, tell me what you want, but my guy was on a fucking next level grind. I'm happy to see him chill a bit. Because the levels of content creation and grind were a bit off the charts.
So a really frustrating experience for all involved, and it also begs the question of what will happen next time people try to bootcamp in Korea. Just while we're on the topic of bans, Yankos has also had his Twitch banned, but as we can see in this screenshot, not even he knows. Seems like
Twitch had it again. What the fuck is going on?
there's a lot of transparency issues with Twitch at the moment.
Best part, hear me out. Best part. Look at the first comment. So there are news streamer bans. I'm pretty sure that is automated. They say, aha, Yanko's banned. Yanko's finding out about his ban on fucking Twitter. What a way to start the day, you know?
Seems like there's a lot of transparency issues with Twitch at the moment. First we had the streamers banned, and then unbanned, and then banned again, and then unbanned, and then banned again.
But that's basically Twitch, you know? That's the summary of Twitch.
And now Yamada, and then Yankos. And lastly, Riot's patch notes lately have been written really weird. Nail, the Aatrox streamer from EUS, pointed out this Tenacity nerf footnote sounded like it was written from a gold player. It reads, in its current state, Legend Tenacity is a legendary source of tenacity in the game. In itself, that's written.
Let that sink in. Legend Tenacity is a legendary source of tenacity. And you cannot even use the argument ChatGTP wrote that. ChatGTP can fucking make master thesis on fucking theoretical law in rural areas in the 14th century Poland. This shit is not ChatGTP.
Tenacity in the game. In itself, that's written really weird. I don't know if it's a joke or what. Essentially, when it comes to fighters, where it's the optimal rune in its row when running standard keystones. Currently, champions are taking this rune into CC-reliant matchups as a way to avoid merc treads and invest into other stats. That, combined with the fact that Tenacity far surpasses the unflinching rune in terms of power, meant that this rune needed a sizable amount of its power removed from it. If you were actually interested, the nerf was around 30% of the rune's power gone, from max stacks at 30% Tenacity down to 20. And if that wasn't enough, the buff from Serpent's Fang was also called out for the information written in the note. As we know, Serpent's is often only really brought into a lot of shield items like Shield Bow, Sterex, and Gargoyles, or into a very heavy shield comp like Ivern Jungle, Orianna Mid, and Lulu support. But what Riot wrote was just weird. It reads, as far as its assassin users are concerned, Serpent's Fang is sitting at a reasonable power level, but remains a niche purchase, so we'd like to give it some more generic power to help break it out of the only purchase versus shielder's position it's found itself in. A small lethality buff should help this item be a bit more desirable for any assassins looking to shred shields, which
I mean, I'm pretty sure we're just nitpicking at this point. I've read patch notes before, this applies just fine with me.
is just kind of contradictory the way that they've written it. Firstly, any assassin wanting more lethality is just going to choose any other lethality item with more specific utility. They're not choosing Serpent's Fang because of the lethality value. Secondly, it's odd that they wrote they're trying to make Serpents a more generic option, but then at the end of the note they say it's for assassins who want more shield shredding power, which is just very odd. Anyway, that's going to do us for the news today. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!
See ya, and that's the video.